The people, the headlines, the issues impacting you, all on This Week in Cincinnati on 9 on Your Side.
It really bothers me that the country's like this, that it's, so divided.
Welcome back to This Week in Cincinnati. Right after Joe Deters' announcement that he would not put Ray Tensing on trial, he sat down with 9 on Your Side anchor Tanya O'Rourke to talk about the case. They covered a lot of ground, what the jurors told Deters, how he made the final decision to not go for a third trial, and the toll a case like this takes on everyone involved.
What has the last few weeks been like for you?
It's been horrible because not as horrible as the DuBose family that lost their brother or son, but it's been horrible. I've gone back and forth on this nonstop, My competitive instinct is I want to retry him. I have to retry him 90 times. But after talking with jurors, to a person in this office that have tried a lot of cases, it was our conclusion that we're not going to be successful in this fact pattern. Some jurors thought it was justified. I don't think that's justified. And I've been doing this for a long time. I don't think pulling your gun out and because this guy's going to roll away from a stop, the answer is to shoot him in the head. I don't think that's justified. He had his gun out. The car was not moving. He had his gun pointed at Sam's head. He had his finger on the trigger. And the car maybe moved 3 or 4 inches and he shot him in the head. And I think that's wrong. I don't think it's justified. Just let him leave. Let him drive away. He had backup right behind him. Just go. Let him go. Follow him. You don't pull your gun out and shoot him in the head.
How many times did you waffle?
Probably 50.
You said to me last night, I still don't really know.
Right, it's true. It was true. And I just, I was with a friend the other night having dinner, and he said to me, if Sam DuBose had shot Ray Tensing, how many times would you retry it?
How many?
Until I thought I could not get a conviction. And that's where I reached it with this case.
Did it feel like to you that Sam DuBose was on trial?
Well, there's no question he was on trial. That was the strategy from the start. And, look, Sam was a low-level drug dealer, probably selling to get his own marijuana or something, whatever. He was not going to be Cincinnati another year, okay? But you don't get shot for that.
Where does this rank in your career of disappointments?
Oh, it's right up there. This is very disappointing for me because I'm used to, in a lot of cases that I handle, especially personally, being able to deliver justice to the people that are left behind, and I feel like I didn't do that.
You've never lost.
I've never lost.
You still haven't?
Not yet. It was a draw.
What specifically did you hear from jurors that made you go, we're done? In this
there
case,
was one African-American lady that told our guys that we're never going to get a verdict, either way, on these facts. And it was eye-opening to me. It was really, and I said it kind of at the end, it really bothers me that the country's like this, that it's, so divided. It was divided in the O.J. Simpson case. It was divided in this case. And, if I had an all African-American jury, I would have been successful. If I had an all-white jury, we probably would have lost. But we had a mix. We had a diverse jury in both cases. And so it was split.
Was it always on racial lines?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have said to me before that you care a great deal about Tarina Allen, Sam DuBose's sister.
I had told her I wanted to talk to her in about a week when she settled down. She's a very smart lady. she's fighting for her brother, you know, and I get that. I would be the same way. I just, you know, they've been very, I think if you got them, I know they're upset that we're not doing a third trial, but I think if you got them in a moment of candor, that they would have to admit that there's nothing else we could have done in these cases. I've been doing this too long, a long time, but this has been a very heartbreaking case for me. It really has. And meeting with the family was pretty rough. I knew it was coming. Once I made my mind up that we couldn't win, and I know ethically I have to not proceed. Once I made my mind up, I knew this meeting was going to be rough, and it was. And I feel very badly for him, but I got to do what I swore to do. I want people that I care about to know I did the right thing, and I did do the right thing. And I will go to my grave believing I did the right thing. And I wish I was successful in it, but, you know, for whatever reason, we weren't.
Joe Deters also told Tanya that in the past 9 years, he has cleared 51 police officers, and Ray Tensing is the only officer he's ever charged. This Week in Cincinnati, we'll be right back.